The E-Bus stands for entertainment, which usually involves drinking for college students. That's why Cap Metro is hoping many of them will take a seat on the bus instead of drink and drive. As crews work to move the sidewalk to here, all the way from here. Deputies say a manager from this Mr. Gaddy's Pizza is being charged with aggravated assault, and it may have all started from a bad box of pizza. What seemed as a nice offer from a stranger turned into a terrifying road trip for one local teen. A 17-year-old girl was waiting to catch a bus when a man lured her into his car by offering a ride to where she needed to go. Police won't share which bus stop she was picked up from or any other specific details, but they say he drove her 40 miles outside Austin near the Hayes-Blanco County line. Investigators say he dropped the teenager here on the side of the road on Highway 290. She had been sexually assaulted and stabbed in the chest, but was still able to flag someone down for help. Juan Sanchez can't believe something like this could happen in his area, especially in the middle of the day.
It's just quiet out here. You never hear anything with crime over here, so.
Austin police have confirmed they now have a person of interest in the case, a registered sex offender, and are now working to get a sketch from the victim.
It's messed up, so I hope this guy gets caught and put in jail.
Desiree Martinez, KXAN News. A pack of coyotes are roaming their area. People like Shelly Nickerson have stories about her neighbors seeing and hearing the coyotes feast.
They heard a coyote behind them surround an animal and then drag it off, and they heard the yelping.
The pack has mainly been seen in the Rocky River Road and Westlake Drive, an area heavily wooded with plenty of room for the pack to roam. Small animals have already fallen victim.
Someone on the other side of the ravine over here walked out to the mailbox with his cat, and a coyote actually ran up and mauled the cat.
Ted Dietz was that neighbor. He checked his mail that morning, but his daily routine took a turn for the worse.
I let the dogs out, and they ran around the corner and came running back faster than they went out. And I heard some commotion. I came out and I saw two coyotes and my cat here in the front yard under the tree. And they had already killed her, unfortunately.
Other neighbors, like Arthur Bernhardt, worry pets in the neighborhood aren't the only ones at risk.
I was afraid that if they got too bad and there's little children around here, they might take it for a dog and try to pet it.
Desiree Martinez, KXAN News.
Hello and welcome to Bobcat Update. I'm Desiree Martinez. Today we'll tell you some good news about gas prices. The Miss Universe organization announced Tuesday, along with GLAAD, that they will change their policies to allow transgender women to compete. It comes 1 week after a Canadian Miss Universe contestant threatened to take legal action after the organization initially denied her entry. Officials say the incident had nothing to do with the decision. The language of the official policy is still being tweaked and approved by Donald Trump, who runs Miss Universe, but final word is expected soon. The policy will allow all transgender women to enter the pageant next year. The results of 2 investigations into a stage collapse in Indiana are expected to be released soon. The collapse occurred last August near Indianapolis at the Indiana State Fair. Fans had gathered to hear the country music duo Sugarland when high winds blew the structure down. 7 people were killed and dozens injured in the accident. Some family members have criticized authorities for not ordering an evacuation as a strong storm moved in. Britney Spears has apparently landed a high-profile, high-paying gig. She will reportedly earn $15 million when she becomes a talent on the TV show The X Factor. The 30-year-old singer joined Simon Cowell, who is executive producer of the talent competition program. Paula Abdul won't be returning. Other names have been suggested as a replacement on the series. Fergie was in contention for a while, but her demand for a $20 million paycheck is said to have killed the deal. Singer Mark Anthony has filed divorce papers seeking to officially end his marriage to entertainer Jennifer Lopez. A court spokesman says Anthony filed the paperwork in Los Angeles Superior Court on Wednesday. The couple announced they were going their separate ways in July. Anthony and Lopez got married in 2004 in what was the 3rd marriage for Lopez and the 2nd for Anthony. Rock legend Axl Rose announced yesterday in an open letter that he will not accept his induction into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame with the rest of the members of Guns N' Roses. Rose doesn't clearly state why he made the decision, but closes the letter on a congratulatory yet ironic note, which includes thanking the board for the nomination and the fans for their support over the years. The induction ceremony will be held this weekend. Other inductees include the Red Hot Chili Peppers and the Beastie Boys. And for local entertainment, Austin bills itself as a live music capital of the world, but there's a lot of music to discover in San Marcos as well. Daniel Bowen has more in this Bobcat Update.
San Marcos is home to several venues that host live musical performances. At times, some pretty big names show up on the marquees. The Cheatham Street Warehouse is nationally known for hosting country music stars and is the venue that introduced Country Hall of Famer George Strait to the music scene. The Warehouse's owner, Kent Finley, has served as a mentor to many rising stars, and he records several of them in his recording studio across the street.
Well, that's all we're about is preserving and developing Texas music, and so that's what we've been doing for a while. So I hope that what we've done is made some impact.
Live performances in San Marcos can also be found at the Texas Music Theater, the Triple Crown, the Rail Yard, Tantra, Taxis, and Sean Patrick's. Singer-songwriter Brady Beal says he enjoys the San Marcos music scene.
Being very welcomed and being embraced, I mean, it's very conducive to making music. If you have people that tell you, man, you're doing a great job, I really like what you're doing, you're obviously you're gonna commit to it more and you're gonna produce more.
The popularity of the local venues is attracting larger crowds and bigger names, and San Marcos is hosting a growing number of music festivals each year, including KTSW's Mr. Fest later this month. For Bobcat Update, I'm Daniel Bowen.
Desiree Martinez, and that's your entertainment update. Stick around after the break for more local news.